I'm resourceful, I think, and I think that's important. And again, I mean, you know, I was just interviewing a graduate student today, and I asked her, I said, I'm going to ask you that traditional interview question, describe yourself. What adjectives would you use to describe yourself? And I go back, as early as when I was applying for colleges, I can remember describing myself as solution-focused and goal-oriented. That's just, I mean, it's just kind of what I've always sort of, how I've approached things. So I think those are qualities, and I see that in other faculty. And then I think things that would hinder me, wow. I mean, honestly, I've been very receptive to the feedback people have given me, and because I felt like I didn't know it all, you know, I didn't have all the answers. So I've had really what I would describe as a really ideal experience. I don't know, Wayne, what do you see as challenges in people? I haven't had things that tripped me.
Well, I think sometimes our own knowledge base can get in our way because we feel like we know what the solutions are, and oftentimes what I find is pairing somebody up with some from another field, from another life experience, from another direction, can bring a new look at things. And so I think usually we trip ourselves up. The other thing that is not looking for, you talked about those serendipitous moments, not looking for those opportunities that are not obvious. And I think that's usually where you find the little gold nugget is that when you go back and you think about the people that you talked with through the day, was there somebody who stood out, and what are the opportunities from that chance meeting that could lead you to another chance meeting? Being, you know, maybe there's no such thing as luck, but I think there's preparation and opportunity, so you have to be prepared mentally to sew things together in a new way. And you do that through people, and you do that through resources, and you also just do that through, you know, knowing, being very firm in where you are and the space you're occupying. So,
Marty, I would say my general observation, having watched many people, is humility and proactivity. I mean, if you've got that in combination, those are generally the folks I see that are not self-focused. They're the folks that are the most resilient. They're the folks that are maybe the most impatient about reaching a solution that benefits you know, more folks than themselves. But those would be the two key traits I've seen that really mark the person who's successful in this realm.
I've found from my experience that the most difficult people to deal with, that no one else wants to deal with, are going to be the most successful innovators and inventors on this campus, because they won't take no for an answer. And I have found that if I had a trait for myself that I see in myself, that I see in others who've been here on this campus for a very long time or have been in their field a very long time, and that is when you've been here so long, when you say inadvertently, we tried that once and it didn't work. That's the quickest way to turn something off and turn off that fountain of creativity, because there is a way to work. And maybe times have changed. Maybe it's a technological change and we can go back and revisit and we can come make it work again. So that's what I've witnessed in my role in tech transfer.